End quote. So, I'm just going to pause. Do we see some problems here? Do we see some problems with the mindset of this person? First of all, she's a coward. She didn't talk to him. She didn't say, wow, isn't the MAGA hat representative of racism and fearful and invokes fear in brown people? She didn't do that. She made an assumption. She made a leap of logic, or rather illogic, that led to other leaps of illogic, and continued down a rabbit hole of insanity. That really is the problem. So, looking at someone, an elderly Jewish man, and seeing a Nazi, I would say, is quite a leap. If, there certainly are a few whackadoodles on the right, for sure. I think Charlottesville demonstrated that. But make no mistake, that was a few. And also, the MAGA hat, being equivalent of KKK, is like saying that apple cider is going to turn someone into an alcoholic. I mean, really, that's like going to the emergency room for. It's like going to the emergency room for a paper cut. It's overkill. And she is a coward, of course, because if she was really interested in going after Nazis, she would do what the freedom. See, I'm going off on a tangent here, but before I continue the article, I'm just going to finish my point. And my point is that these people today are cowards. If you live in the state of California and you live in a very liberal city and you're attacking people, tarring people, right-wing people, and attacking them, you are a coward and a bully. Contrast that with the Freedom Riders of the 60s. I had a teacher, my 6th grade teacher was a former Freedom Rider. She's a white woman. She was very short, 5'4". She's from Chicago. And in the 60s, she participated in freedom rides. So, if you want to combat racism and fascism, don't be a coward. Why don't you go down to Alabama and Mississippi, if you're serious about it, and combat it there, where there is racism, there is a need for it. I've had several black friends from the South, those states I just described, and I've heard some pretty horrific stories about what happened to them. So it seems to me that that is where there's a need for social justice warriors.